According to Billy Graham, the greatest form of praise is the sound of consecrated feet seeking out the lost and helpless. As we at the Fawn Grove Compassion Center strive to live out this lifestyle of praise, we also want to take the time to offer up praise reports to God for the mighty ways He has used our consecrated feet and hands during the past year. We praise God for the 199 volunteers who came to the Fawn Grove Compassion Center from 10 states and donated 3,187 hours of their time. We praise God that we were able to ship 15 containers with a fair market value of about $2.1 million to 4 countries and throughout the United States, even though we faced obstacles such as shipping dates changed at the last minute, multiple winter storms, and a polar vortex on shipping day. We praise God that we were able to distribute items locally to victims of fires and families who lost jobs. But we most praise God for each person whose life has been touched by the items we pack and send throughout the world. We received the following story from Bill Whitworth with Convoy of Hope, one of our partners. Earlier this week, I was visiting with one of our amazing and committed volunteers named Bob. He recently returned from several weeks of helping in the Philippines. He shared, with some tears, that the affected families so very much appreciated the crisis care kits, specifically shampoo. Turns out, most of the families typically use shampoo in plastic ketchup bottles from bulk. They felt special to get such a treasured product. Check out how Convoy of Hope made the news for distributing crisis care kits in the United States.
Lots of agencies are joining forces to help the homeless in our community.
KSPR's Bob Trihey has a look.
This is the 5th year now that Hope Connection has been helping the homeless in downtown Springfield at the Expo Center, and they're expecting more than 500 homeless folks today. Recently, Convoy of Hope was helping with the typhoon efforts in the Philippines. Now, it's on a local level here in the Ozarks.
We had a special visitor from Moldova at the Fawn Grove Compassion Center.
My name is Mark Fashevsky. I'm a director of an organization called To Help the Children. Our goal is to help the orphans living in the state-run institutions and families at risk. We are trying to move them out of the institution and put them in a Christian home and help such a family and a child by providing financial support as well as material support. And so the clothes that we receive, the shoes, the household items, are of great help and asset to such families, as well as the children in general living in institutions. Children are very appreciative in general. When you go to a state-run institution, orphanage, you'll see lots of poverty, meager supplies and not enough stationery, not enough hygiene. And so every present of this kind is certainly very much appreciated. People show excitement. If you pick any child, he'll just say how happy he was or she was receiving this aid. So keep doing that, please.
Naomi Bennett from World Assist, another one of our partners, sent us the following report. We are so grateful to Nazarene Compassionate Ministries and Fawn Grove Compassion Center for the wonderful shipment of crisis care kits that we were able to send to Sacramento for a World Assist supported Stand Down event in September that was designed to help veterans. The volunteers who helped us unload the truck were blown away as they opened the cartons and said this shipment contained the most generous assortment of high-quality goods they'd ever seen. Nearly 600 kits were distributed to the vets, and it was by far one of the most popular items at the Stand Down. These kits were by far the nicest and most useful kits we've ever handed out at the Stand Down. The Beanie Baby that comes in each of the kits was a delightful addition and was an especially big hit with the children who were there with their veteran parents. We thank you for joining us in this fight to help those men and women who have given so much to protect our country and our families. Missionary Andy Bennett contributed the following story to NCN News. The students watched with growing excitement as the white truck came to a stop in front of their morning assembly. This particular morning, the students had lined up by grade as they did each morning before classes started. But today, the principal had announced that some of the missionaries from Nazarene Hospital at Kujip would be coming to give them presents from North America. School children in Papua New Guinea, as in many developing countries, seldom have more than a pencil and a simple exercise book as their school supplies. Textbooks, often badly worn, are shared by several children and kept at school. The students had no idea what was in the boxes that the missionary kids unloaded from the truck. Missionary Judy Bennett spoke to the group explaining the gifts. These packs had been made by Nazarenes in North America and were gifts to help kids in other countries and to express Jesus' love to them. The missionary kids started moving up and down the rows of students, one carrying a box and another handing a pack to each child. As they looked through the clear plastic bags, they saw treasures that they never imagined owning: colored pencils, pens, pencil sharpeners, scissors, rulers, notebooks, erasers, and not just a pencil, but a whole package of pencils. Their faces lit up, said Bennett, and they held the packs to their chests. They could hardly believe that they were being given all that. According to Dr. Scott Dooley, the administrator of the hospital, the packs were given out at 23 schools to over 3,000 students. Everyone was amazed and gave praise to God. They were filled with awe and said, "We have seen remarkable things today." Luke 5:26.